Looks like Jadeveon Clowney is back in the news again. But what's the big deal? Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Sanctuary. We're almost up to 100 subscribers, man. I can't tell you how excited that makes me, man. I want to thank you all for your support. I appreciate your support. We'll always appreciate your support. If you're not already a subscriber, please go hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can always get alerted every time I upload some new content. As for the rest of you, thank you again for coming to join me today. We're going to be talking Browns football. More specifically, we're talking about Jadeveon Clowney because me personally, I don't really understand what the big deal is. I understand that a lot of Browns fans are excited to bring him in because they think that he can contribute to this defense. You know, he can make an impact and help us get to the Super Bowl. But I really just don't understand why Browns fans think that we need him or like we can't already get to the Super Bowl without him. Like, if we can get him at the right price, I'm not against bringing him on. I just don't see the big deal, really. Our run, people speak about our run defense. They say Jadeveon Clowney should be able to come in and help be a good run stopper. He's good at stopping the run. And while our run defense wasn't the greatest last season, it wasn't the most absolute horrible either. As far as rushing yards allowed per game, we were 9th in the NFL. Pro Football Focus had our overall run blocking grade at around a D. So it wasn't the greatest, but we were great in some areas. And our defense has been improved already this offseason through free agency. We've made some additions to the defensive line. We got Anthony Walker from the Colts in the linebacker. We definitely improved our secondary, and we still have the draft where we can improve. So I don't understand how bringing Jadeveon in is supposed to push us over the edge. Because, I mean, we're all aware that he has an injury history, correct? Correct. So let's say we get 8 games out of him, no playoffs, which is when we really need him. But let's say we get 8 games out of him and he gives us 5 sacks. I say that's worth $5 million. But at the end of the day, I don't think that those 8 games that he plays in with those 5 sacks, theoretically, I don't think that is going to help us win or lose those games. I think if he didn't play those 8 games and we didn't get those 5 sacks, we could still win those games without him. So that's why I get kind of confused about what's going on, why people think he's going to make this great impact with the Browns. Because let's be honest, Jadeveon has played for 3 different teams already in the NFL. This will be his 4th if he signs with the Browns. He's getting older. He's got a prone injury history. I don't understand why after 3 teams, people think he's going to come to the Browns and just make like this big impact. Like the 4th time is the charm or something. I don't get that reasoning. He's had knee issues. He's had back issues. He's had elbow issues. He's had groin issues. I mean, I just don't understand. Even if he does come and contribute for 8 games, it's not going to be like we need him to do anything. So I just don't understand why everybody's just like so excited about this. Our roster is already pretty good to go. After we hit this draft, we're going to be even better. I just don't see the point of bringing Jadeveon. I mean, the excitement of bringing him on. Like, yeah, bring him on, put him on rotation, put him on the line. Let him see what he can do. If he plays for a whole season or he can help us in the playoffs, then I'm singing a whole different tune. But even if you look at his career when he was lined up across from J.J. Watt in Houston, he didn't have ultra production then. So I don't know why people think lining him up across Myles Garrett this time, later in his career, after a bunch of injuries, is going to make him like so much better or something. Like, he played 8 games with Tennessee last year and he didn't get a single sack. Zero. He got no sacks. So, and I'm not expecting much more of him out of this year. He comes in, he does some run blocking. He makes some run plays, I guess. But like I said, I think we're already good in that department. People like to bring up the Raiders game last year. Like, our run defense was so terrible in that game. Jacobs was running all over us. Well, Jacobs was only like 1 of 2 running backs last year that actually had 100+ yards in a game against us. Don't forget about the game where we played the Titans. We played Derrick Henry. We shut Henry down that whole day. That was without Jadeveon Clowney or the defense that we have this year. So like I said, our run defense wasn't horrible. It was good when we needed to be for the most part, and we got by with it. And we've definitely made improvements to it this offseason. Improvements that I don't think Jadeveon really makes a big deal for. or makes a real big contribution or impact to. Like I said earlier, please bring him on board. Put him on the rotation with Takkarist McKinley and the rest of the D-line, man. Let them see what they can work out with Myles on the other side and Sheldon Richardson up there. Let's see what they can do. But I think even without the addition of Jadeveon, the Browns are going to be fine. They don't need to beg for him, and especially after his history with us last year. That's another reason I understand this excitement. He already dogged us. We offered him more money than Tennessee last year, and he went to Tennessee. Now he's crawling back to us, and we're giving him this extra time. He can't even get to the city on time. He was supposed to come to this meeting on Monday with the Browns, but travel issues prevented him from making the trip. That puts up a red flag for me. I don't know about you, but he just seems like he's always playing some games or whatever, and I just don't see why Browns fans are just so ready to bring this dude on board and act like he's ready to be a part of our team. He seems like he's just trying to get paid. He's going to get him a new contract. He'll come in, he'll play a couple days, he'll go down a couple games, then he'll go down with an injury, and then that'll be the last you hear from him, and then we'll just be talking shit about him the rest of the year. Like, damn, Jadeveon, that's all you could give us was 4 games? But yeah, the disrespect that he's shown to the Browns in the past, him acting like he needs to have 2 visits to sign this contract and all this other stuff, because me personally, I thought if Jadeveon was going to get signed by the Browns, that it would happen before the draft, because after the draft comes, his value goes nosedives into the ground. Because if the Browns hit the draft and they draft an DN that they really like, they're not going to want to even pay him $5 million with incentives on the contract. So I always thought that he was going to get paid before the draft if he was going to get paid before the draft. But the fact that he needed 2 visits, like anybody else was really interested in him other than like the Chargers or something, it's just ridiculous. Nobody's trying to hear that. And I don't even need you. Me personally as a fan, I don't know why the front office is acting like they need him. So he needs the disrespect, his injury history, his projected amount of contribution and production that he can have on the field. None of it gets me excited. None of it makes me like, ooh, got to bring Jadeveon to the Browns. Like I said, if he wants to sign for a budget-friendly contract, sure, man, put him on the line. Let's see what he can do. But I'm not expecting much out of him. And as soon as he goes down, I'm going to be right back here telling y'all, I told you so. But what do you guys think? Can somebody please explain to me what the big deal about Jadeveon Clowney is? What do you guys see in him that's so great, if you do see anything? Or are you like me? You just really don't care either way. Let me know down in the comment section down below. Let's talk Jadeveon Clowney, Browns football, NFL, all that good stuff. If you found any entertainment value in this video, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and share the video with your friends. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. I will rap at you later. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Peace.